I met up with Ajay Saxena, the retired chief conservator who was instrumental in starting the bird festival. On the sidelines of the 6th bird festival of Goa here in Bondla, I have with me, in fact I should be proud and have the privilege of having with me the pioneer of the bird festival. In 2015 he was here as the principal chief conservator of forest. Ajay Saxena, it's always a pleasure to have you. Welcome to the DD network.
Thank you.
And so you started off the bird festival in 2015 and now we are in the 6th edition. What has been the difference that you have seen?
15 I joined here, and 16 we had the first one in November right here in Bondla. And it was quite a successful thing, and we went ahead for the second one in 2018 January, and that was when Mr. Parikar had already taken over as Honorable CM, and he joined us, and he said after seeing the facilities at Kotegaon in a remote place, he said, yeah, Goa, we should scale it up to the international level. And that I still remember, because we are very fortunate to have such a big diversity of birds and their landscapes, and because the mangroves and the coastal and marine ecosystems, which not many states have, and we have hills.
Yeah.
So you have a whole landscape.
Yes.
The diversity is extremely very, you can say the birders will die for to come here, and some of the birds which are very iconic, they just come to see that particular bird, and that's where I think we are fortunate.
Now, although you've retired, now you've made Goa as your permanent home.
Yeah.
Earlier we could say a holiday home, but now it's your permanent home.
Yes.
So you have been associated with the festival over the years. You've seen the increase in the delegates that have come in. What's your views on? You also say about when it comes to birds, you say that they are the indicators of the changes that are happening. How has been the change over the last couple of years?
The bird life remains as it was, rich, but the other developmental activities have happened. So I like Goa because it's a cool place. The people are very nice. You can go around anywhere and not much of hazards. But now I do a lot of cycling. So when I go around cycling Karambalim or Mayam Lake and Kotalim side, so you come across a lot of birds and all. You also come across a lot of garbage. And we did try to remove a lot of this thing, but that is actually impacting the bird life and other life forms also, because they generate life forms which are much more happy to go for garbage and all, and in the process the niche species or the key species get sided out. So that's what we may lose, and we continue with this vast unplanned development, I call it. Yeah.
Right. Any should we say advice or tips to young avid bird lovers or bird watchers who would like to inculcate the love for birds?
If you love birds, if you like them, I think it's a one way only, because the birds will carry on with their activities, and they are really very nice. Once you start looking at them, and they really give you a lot of understanding. You can see how they are feeding their chicks and all. If you happen to come across a nest, they are very busy persons, and they have to go for food and all sort of activities. Goa is very, very fortunate because we've got a lot of trees. Our tree act is very strict. You don't allow you to cut tree very easily. People used to come to me, even today they will come, sir, I need a permission to, and I'm not getting it. I said, see if you can do without cutting a tree, maintain it if you can, and that will bring in not only birds, it will bring up reptiles, like the squirrels and snakes sometimes, but we should not be afraid of that.
Thank you so much for sharing your
pleasure.
thoughts with us. So to all our viewers, of course, so much to learn from nature, and you can start from right outside your house, like you've seen Mr. Saxena share this story about how a generation of crows comes into, and the second generation also came in at the same tree. And that's the way I think we should all, live inclusive, with the environment, with whatever is around us. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
Have a pleasant
all the best.
6th bird festival here.
Thank you.
Thank you.